everybody.
Hey, guys.
We are Nick and Zoe with Chestnut Hills Farmstead, and we are happy to have you.
We've got someone new joining us.
Yes, we
Quit
do.
popping up there. I'm getting notifications. I can't see you. Make the day count with Karen Fan. Just joined us from Big Family.
Let's do that.
Well,
There we go.
we are tickled you joined us. They are really good people and good friends of ours.
They are.
So naturally, we were watching them too. And after this, we'll jump over and watch Jason and Brooke. So I hope you enjoy your Sunday lineup.
Let's give it a couple of minutes.
Hey, my Nana Bear, Beth. See, she's on there. Jody's on here. Jody's already into tomorrow. She's from Australia. Wes was talking about that earlier.
Let's give it a second to
Ursula in Anchorage, Alaska. Awesome.
That's awesome. Oh, I can't put that up.
We have Catherine, Thunder Bay, and Barb in Pittsburgh. She's in Missouri.
There's Miss Judy Lee and Valerie. Let's see who we missed.
I know I saw some over on Wes and Angie's live just a few minutes ago. I love this Sunday lineup.
I do too.
Lester does his about 3 o'clock, and then you have Wes and Angie at 5, and then us, and then Cog Hill.
It is. Hey, Chris.
Good, that's good company to be in.
Hey, Wendy. MC and PC, Papa's Kitchen, Miss Terry, Nana's Little Love, Sharon, Cliff. Hey, Cliff.
Cliff's ready to talk about pigs. Jody, Lester. I did not catch Lester's.
Well, you know they've been,
and I know that he's been dealing with the horse situation.
Yeah, Jamie's horse.
So it's
I don't think so, Christina.
I think he did one late last night.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Christine, I don't think he did today. Mm-hmm. That's just the typical Sunday lineup.
Right.
It's a busy afternoon on Sundays. Everybody's going live. So.
All right, we are doing all right. We've had a very busy day today. It's Lester changed to 2.
Okay.
Paul said, "Hope y'all and your family had a wonderful Thanksgiving and gonna have a wonderful Christmas." We are.
Paul, we're going to talk about the Christmas here in a little bit.
Hey, Miss Terry, Miss Sue. Yes, Dixie is very ill. Dixie is Jamie's horse.
Yeah, and that's kind of like what we just dealt with. It's just part of having a farm, whether your animal is very young or just has some issues later on. It just happens.
Hi, Tina. She's new from Cog Hill and Big Family.
All right.
Good friends of ours.
Well, Tina, we're just joining in between the two, so we're sandwiched between them. So I hope you like joining us too. Hey, Andy.
Oh, yeah. Maverick and his new baby brothers, the twins that they just had.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh, Miss Jody's home from work due to having COVID. I hope you're faring okay with that. I know that for some it's not as bad, and then others it can be life-threatening.
A lot of people probably don't know about your COVID situation.
Yeah.
We weren't doing lives then, and we just probably didn't talk about it much. So
yeah, I had it for my birthday last year. Not 2020.
Mm-hmm.
No, this is 2021.
You had it in 20 and 21.
No, this is 22. I didn't have it this birthday. I had it 21 birthday.
Yeah, you had it 21 birthday, but you had it before that.
I did. And I've had a crazy post-nasal drip since. We talked about that together a few times. I've had this crazy,
Sue
my
said
nose
we're
runs.
like an Oreo. Being sandwiched between Cog Hill and Big Family, we're like an Oreo.
The cream is the best part. Oh, Dixie was 26. Yes, that is.
Yeah, that's not helping her. And it's just, you're talking about a large animal, and it's tough to recover.
Mm-hmm. Make the Day Count with Karen said she's had the same thing since she's had it. It is a constant nose drip. It is crazy and it is so inconvenient. It's just all the time. I blow my nose all the time. And when I got sick last week, it was even worse. But it's been constant. She says she had it 2 years ago this past week during her birthday. She was so sick. Yep. I had to be separated from my family while they were all here and I was stuck away.
Hey, Chrissy.
It was just terrible. Chrissy's at home blowing up balloons. She's blowing up hundreds of balloons for our event we're doing.
Yeah.
Wendy said that's why they are doing Thursday lives because we all do Sundays.
Hey, you could just get on before or after. Just throw in there.
That's right.
It's a full day, and
Sarah said she had it 4 times, but never had it more than a few days.
We try to make Sunday our rest day. We don't work on Sundays. We simply feed the animals, do what we need to do. Now, if there's an emergency, of course, we take care of it. But that's the day that we try to get caught up on some of our channels and just take a break and rest and recharge for the week coming up. So
yes. Hi, Nora. So we I don't even know where I was going with all that.
Well, I told you that they probably didn't know about your situation, but I didn't mean you. You had a loss from COVID.
I did. My dad passed away last September after it really affected his lungs. And then it turned to pneumonia. So he got over the COVID and was in a long-term, short-term.
Yeah, like a rehab.
Yeah, which he stayed in for a month and never recuperated and ended up passing away from complications of COVID. And that was last year. So it's been a little over a year ago now. So, I got over, you've never officially had it, but I got over it pretty quickly. Just, your main sickness from it. And then you've got some people who can't recuperate from it. Like Dad, he had lung issues throughout his life. And that ended up being what made him go.
Yeah. But I just, some of them that were talking about it, that just gave you a way to relate and let them know that, hey, I know kind of what you're dealing with. Yeah. So, on a much brighter note.
Well, while we're in that, let's go ahead and just talk about Stormy.
Really?
Well,
you want to keep it on?
Well, and then we can go back in and.
Okay.
So, Stormy.
I know that some are. We got a lot of very supportive, positive feedback and messages and condolences, and we did appreciate that from you guys.
So I'll just kind of tell you guys how this all unfolded. I told Nick, what day was that? Thursday? No, it was Wednesday because we did our live.
It was Wednesday.
Tuesday morning, Tuesday evening, I told Nick, I said, I got to get up early as soon as the kids are up and moving because Mackenzie gets chance on the bus, no issues most of the time anyway. So I said, as soon as everybody's up and moving, me and Rhett are going to go ahead. We're going to go on out to the farm. We need to make sure there's no trees on the line because trees down on the lines shorts out the electricity on the lines. Then you have pigs everywhere. They're going to get out because they're going to take advantage of the shock not being there. So I said, we need to go on out there, check the fence. Let's just go ahead and start our day early. Don't give them that opportunity. So I said, while I'm doing it, I said, I'm just going to go ahead and make a video. Me and Rhett will make us a video while we're there of us just checking how we handle after a storm. So I get there and pigs are fine. They're in. So we're just making our rotating rounds around how we do every day. Every day we start at pigs. Got to get them fed to make sure they're going to stay in. We head to the goats. We play with the goats. We're just having a good time. And we go walk over to the donkeys. And I said, something is not right here. Mm-hmm. She is not pregnant anymore. So I said, Rhett, We need to look for a baby. There's no way to hide a baby donkey where they're at. So we're walking through the trees.
Not inside the pasture, no.
You can see, if you watch our videos, then you're able to see that in the little woods where they stay and in the pasture, you would see something laying down, even if it was laying down. There was no baby.
Because you spotted Pixie Dixie immediately.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And we're like, there's no baby. So I'm trying not to stress out because I didn't want Rhett getting upset either. So I'm walking around. I'm like, Lord, just show me this baby. Oh, gosh, I'm going to cry. I said, just show me this baby. Where is this baby? There is a baby somewhere. So I walk all the way up to the front, and I'm like, Heidi, come on. Heidi, come with me. She's just...
Because Heidi found all the baby pigs.
Yes. And she was just laying up there in the pasture. And I was like, okay, come on, Heidi. We're going to walk. So in the corner where a corner of the donkey's fence, Mary kept walking to this corner, but she wasn't going to go past it because it's an electric fence. It's one strand of electric fence, and she wouldn't go past it. And I kept saying, my heart's racing. She kept saying, I just kept telling myself there's something, I need to go in. So I said, Rhett, we're going to go in the woods and we're just going to walk around. We'll find us an easy path, and we're going to walk around in here and see if we see any signs of the baby. So we went in about, what did I tell you, about 30 feet, which would be, 10, 15 yards? I don't know.
30 feet is 10 yards.
I have no idea. I have no idea.
Yeah.
So we went in, and there was this tree had blown over a long time ago.
Yeah, it wasn't.
And where it was uprooted, where the roots are, was a mangled mess. And I could just see that something shaking in there. And we found it. And she was so glad that we found her. And I just scooped her up, unmangled her from these briars. And here we come. I said, here, Rhett, you take the phone. We're going to come out and we're going to get this baby, check it out. And she was just shivering, and wet, soaking wet. We think when the storm hit, it scared her, and she took off and couldn't get out. And I feel like she just could not recover from that. Something, I don't know, internally, we just don't know. And so if you saw that once I got her dried, I took my jacket off in the barn, got her dried off, and she was just so loving, and she wanted to nurse. She just could not figure it out. She couldn't figure it out. And Mary was trying so hard. You could see that Mary would lift her leg up. She was trying to get her position to nurse, and we just could not get her to latch on. We couldn't. And
but even after we got her here, even with the medicine dropper, everybody saw all that, she would perk back up, but you just could not get the volume in her. Mm-mm. So
she would only do a little bit of dropper, and we kept thinking, well, maybe when she perks back up, we'll get her to take more. And we just could never get enough.
When we tried the bucket, I know there were some people commenting trying the bucket. We did try that.
We did that with the vet.
And the vet even moved into tube feeding, trying to get, and I'd rather leave it at that. She just could not recover. And
luckily for her, though, and for us, Stormy knew warmth and love.
All right, we're going to quit talking about it.
Yeah.
This is why you didn't do the update for them. And you just went through the whole story again. Move on.
I'm sorry.
To the holiday today. Because that's going to be, we need to get off this negativity stuff.
All right. Today,
now, Chris did say Rhett did a great job recording, so that's a plus.
He did for a 3-year-old. So
for borderline 3, almost 4, he did very good.
Yeah. So, Farmer Rhett, come here.
He's playing with all his new birthday trucks, so we're gonna pull him away
Come
for
here.
just a minute. And he's got trucks in his hand.
Come here. You've got to tell everybody.
Come here, Rhett.
Tell everybody what today is. What is today? Tell them.
They see your trucks. Tell them what today is.
My birthday.
Your birthday. Birthday number.
How many are you?
4.
That a boy. Farmer Rhett is 4 years old today.
Yes.
And everybody has been saying happy birthday, Farmer Rhett.
Grammy got me these.
She did.
Grammy
Grammy's on
got
there
her
too.
this.
She said that.
Grammy's on here watching you.
And she got me this.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Grammy is watching you.
Everybody's saying happy birthday. Can you tell everybody thank you?
Thank you for saying happy birthday.
That's so sweet. You're doing a good job.
You ready to go play?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Miss Winky said happy birthday.
Yeah. Daddy.
What, buddy?
Daddy.
What, baby?
Can I play in the kitchen?
No, baby. Go to the back hallway where you was playing.
Go back in there.
Thank you.
All right. We had to at least let everybody in here. Now, Rhett will.
I'm sorry. I couldn't get up.
I've got her blocked in. She can't get up.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. Just let him go to the back hallway. So he.
No, that's what he said.
Where?
In the kitchen.
No, that's not gonna work.
He's going to be loud in the kitchen.
Brett, go to that hallway.
He's got an entire bag full of trucks that he got for birthday. So
Hey, Rat. Leave him alone. He's polite.
hey, leave him alone.
Hey, Wolfpack. So we were just updating everybody. I don't know if you have seen our last few videos.
She has. She left some comments on.
Okay, you've been.
So I
catching
know that she saw. Do the older
join lives. I haven't seen much of them. Mackenzie she usually hangs out with Rhett.
She's usually occupying Rhett because when he comes, he likes to come in here and say hello, but he gets real fidgety and he'll kick the laptop off the table and all that good stuff. So,
and she's 13. She doesn't care too much about being in front of the camera, but she does every once in a while. And Chance is
there's Angie. He's getting so big, Angie.
Yeah.
Golly.
Chance is in the shower getting ready to settle in. This is the time that they try to get their baths and we start letting them settle in and they'll lay on the bed together and watch a movie while we do this.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
So I've got a couple of things on here.
Uh-huh.
Now I did want to make sure that everybody knew, with us doing the update on Saturday.
Oh, I couldn't imagine raising 5 yet.
No.
Luckily, it's one girl and we'll have 2 boys, and I've heard boys are a little easier.
The teenage girl thing is, it just is what it is. But with everything going on and Rhett's birthday today, we won't have a video posted tomorrow.
Right.
I don't know when the next video would come out.
Should be Thursday or Friday.
I would think so. But we won't have one tomorrow. I know y'all are used to that. Buddy, that's why I don't let you play in the kitchen.
Oh, we got lots of guns.
What?
Christina said, got that shotgun handy. I said, we got lots of guns.
Oh, yeah. No question. But I saw Angie on here, and I really want to ask. I want to find out about the Coke in spaghetti. Ooh. And I wanted to know if anybody on here had heard of that. I'm interested in that. Now, I saw Angie hop on, so I want to know about that.
I was not listening. I was downloading. We got all of our family pictures back from Head Family Farm.
Yes.
When Jacqueline came and did our pictures. So I was downloading hundreds of pictures to my phone. And so...
Well, I had the live playing.
Yeah, Nick was on Big Family Small Farms live.
But first time watcher,
Hi,
Lucy Blair, and I'm betting that's Wes's Aunt Lucy.
That sounds.
Are
about
you
right.
Aunt Lucy?
Christina said it seems like it would balance out the acid.
And that's what Angie said.
Yes, Coke
Yes,
in
she
spaghetti.
said she puts Coke in spaghetti sauce. It cuts the acidity and adds some sweetness from the tomatoes. And that's, I wanted to see if anybody else had heard that, because I saw a lot of comments about different things that people did.
Mm-hmm.
And when I make homemade barbecue sauce, I use grape jelly in my homemade barbecue sauce. And I saw someone else that used like Dr. Pepper in theirs. And of course, that I've done that too. So.
Nana Bear said she raised 3 girls a year apart. She still ain't right. I bet.
Yes, she is.
Hey, Sheena.
She is Wes's Aunt Lucy. Well, we're glad to have you. Thanks. We're always excited when somebody new joins
Miss
in.
Cindy's new too. She said she's never heard of soda or boiled eggs in spaghetti.
Boiled eggs in spaghetti. Angie, are you putting boiled eggs in spaghetti? She says the same thing as using jelly in barbecue sauce. So that makes sense.
I've heard of Dr. Pepper in barbecue sauce. Any kind of dark soda.
Oh, yeah. Well, I've used Dr. Pepper in all sorts of meats, marinating it. And
Sheena uses grape jelly and baked beans and coffee with brown sugar.
We use coffee.
That's what I'm saying.
Sugar. Yeah. We use coffee in it. Wes puts boiled eggs in spaghetti.
I'm not going to say.
That one confuses me.
I'm not going to say. All I can think of is lots of poops.
I would have to research that one a little bit. Did I miss that part? I guess I was so focused on what Angie was talking about in hers, I missed him saying he put eggs in it. Of course, I was reading the comments, and there were people talking about spaghetti sandwiches, and he uses.
Hey, Bryson.
He takes some buttered bread and tries out the spaghetti sauce, and I put buttered bread and make a spaghetti sandwich.
Christina fries eggs with fried spaghetti the next day.
Oh yeah, now I could do that.
That would be, yep, I could do that.
There's no doubt I could do that.
Silver side or corned beef with ginger.
Wait a minute, there's Wes coming in. Boil the eggs in the last bit of time the sauce is cooking.
So you crack the egg in the sauce? Like, what's that dish where you have the eggs in it?
I don't know.
I don't either. But I have to sneak them in because she doesn't want me to add them.
I'm going to have to try that out. Well,
don't crack them.
So Wes was talking about
So you clean the egg, obviously, and then you drop it down in the sauce.
So you boil them in it, and then you just peel them and eat them when you serve up the spaghetti.
Okay.
I would try it. Just because. I don't know why. But he was, like I was talking about, he was saying he takes buttered bread and tries the sauce.
Oh, yeah. I did.
And then someone else was talking about spaghetti sandwiches. Well, I butter bread and make a spaghetti sandwich.
Yeah.
So I kind of combine those two.
Oh, she said, how was the lamb roast?
Really, really, really good.
It was. We have never had lamb. Our first time. That's right. We have never had lamb. And we did some bartering with another farm and got us a lamb roast. And it was so good. I made it just like you would a roast in the crock pot. I seared it really heavily. Put it in the crock pot with some chopped up potatoes, onions, and some carrots and some broth. And oh my goodness.
It was really good. I think the next one we're going to try it in like an oven roast. She said you slice up the boiled egg and serve it on top of the sauce. I would try that.
She said, have you ever used boiled shrimp for the meat in spaghetti sauce? You season it with Zatarain's and hot pepper.
No, but it sounds interesting.
It does. I would do it. We love spaghetti anyway.
I love spaghetti and I love shrimp and pasta.
Right.
I've just never used it in a red sauce, so I would try it. And if Sarah's talking about putting sugar on it, and see, little conversation is about the sugar in cornbread that they were talking about. And I told them, Zoe's first time making cornbread for me, she brings out this blue and white box. And I said, no, that's not going to work. We don't do sugar in cornbread here.
Right. So my cornbread consists of bacon grease, self-rising cornmeal.
You have to have self-rising cornmeal.
All-purpose flour, couple of eggs, buttermilk.
See, Wes's comment on the cornbread is exactly the same comment I left him on the cornbread.
Uh-huh.
No sugar.
Look, Wes is over here putting 2 whole sticks of butter on the pot of grits for dinner. That's right.
Well, yeah.
That's how we do, and a whole bag
That's
of cheese. Just
what you
about.
do.
White
Yeah,
cheese, if
yes.
you got it.
So Zoe is banned from ever buying that little blue and white box. But Wes said God doesn't add sugar to his cornbread. So I taught Zoe the same thing my grandmother taught me. You make your batter and you make a swirl on top of the pan. Now, not to leave off the fact that you have to put the bacon grease in the bottom of the pan and stick it in the oven to get it hot. Because when you pour your batter in there, you need to hear the sizzling.
You'll see it instantly start a crust.
It starts the crust. That's exactly right. But you need to do a swirl of bacon grease on the top of it too.
Uh-huh.
And then when you stick it in, you're good to go.
Her cornbread is cornmeal, milk, eggs, oil, mayonnaise, and salt.
Mayonnaise.
I bet that would be okay.
Yeah, that'll keep it from drying.
Does he want me to come in here?
Yeah, he wants to sit with you.
Who?
Rhett.
I don't care. Now, the wolf pack said it's 5 cups of sugar and 3 cups of butter. No. Never.
Oh my gosh.
I just really thought that was interesting because when Wes brought it up, there were so many different versions of what people thought cornbread was and should be.
All the way here.
Hi,
What,
Miss
baby?
Mary.
I cannot walk.
He can walk.
You can sit down.
Sister brought him in here.
It's fine. You can sit down, but not kicking the table.
Miss Carrie said that she likes her. Is it Miss? I can't see the picture. I like my food savory and dessert sweet. I can't eat sweet in my food.
See, I agree. I just thought that was a really good topic because, like I said, when Wes and Angie were talking about it, I was watching the comments. And there were so many different versions out there. I said, I want to see what people tell me.
That's right. She said, I am country. I grew up in South Carolina and put a little sugar in the cornmeal, just enough to cut the cornmealy taste. And I used a cast iron that's screaming hot.
Yeah, it's got to be screaming hot, period.
Yep.
Hey, Katie.
Jody bought a box
Katie's
for that
new.
Jiffy.
Yeah, don't do that, Jody. It's not good for anything.
I do like it as making corn casserole. You probably don't like corn casserole anyway, but
I don't know anything about it.
I like it.
Okay, baby. Dardar said it's great. What's great?
Let's see.
I need to know
Katie
what part's
said
great.
she's
She
new
may
from
be
Big
saying
Family
Jiffy.
and Cornhill.
And Cornhill Cog Hill.
Hill.
Well, everybody watches Cog Hill.
Your mama said that eating eggs with spaghetti would be similar to ketchup on scrambled eggs. That would be.
Well, I eat ketchup on scrambled
that would
eggs.
probably be along the same line.
I'm sure it is.
Yeah, I didn't think of it that way. Sarah said she likes butter, wheat bread, and add sugar or make a tomato sandwich with mayonnaise. Yeah, we eat lots of tomato, bacon sandwiches.
Well, Wolfpack said she wasn't raised in the South, so they get away.
Cockhill just posted no live tonight because they are running behind.
Uh-oh.
They must have had a lot going on
Buddy,
today.
you're going to have to either come or go. You can't keep going back and forth.
Sweet and sour. Miss Lucy said sweet and sour don't mix.
A&W, I don't remember if I've had the cornbread from Top of the River.
We've only been there once.
But I don't think I had cornbread.
Mm-hmm. Jody
Now,
said it
chopped
was $8.
Chopped jalapeno, I would do in cornbread. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, she said the cornmeal she makes.
Cornbread.
Or cornbread. Yeah.
Nick, just make some homemade hot sauce for your. Ooh.
I
Here.
do like
Sit back.
Frank's on my eggs, Wes, but I have not made any homemade. I may need to try that.
What are you doing?
Buddy.
He's fine.
He's showing them his truck.
What does Candy say? I can't see it from over here.
Hey, now, Ginger, you're talking. Ginger Burkett said crackling cornbread. So let me tell you, Zoe made me some crackling cornbread one time. It was the first time I
Candy
had
does it
had.
along the same line as us. Yep, that's it.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
So Zoe made me crackling cornbread. And I was like, this is awesome. It's cornbread with bacon in it. That's incredible.
Yeah.
Well, my dad proceeded to tell me, he said, oh, yeah, I used to eat crackling cornbread all the time. Well, why did it take me 40 years to find it? I had never heard of it. Hey, you're going to have to be still, bud.
Okay, sit down.
There you go.
There we are.
There you go. All right, Zoe, you're backing me up.
Okay. Let's see.
Broccoli and cheese cornbread.
Oh, I would do that in a heartbeat. I love broccoli and cheese any day of the week, anytime.
Broccoli
Ooh,
and
Miss
cheese
Angie
cornbread
said she
sounds
likes that.
interesting.
Look, they're saying they like your
she
truck.
said they like your truck.
What?
Let's see, I hit it one time and it skipped down.
Mom,
Oh, Miss
I think
Angie.
they like my tractor too.
They like that.
They like your tractor too.
Yes.
Well, I remember she's talking about top of the river. I
They
remember
do.
the coleslaw and pickled onions, but I didn't remember the cornbread.
I don't know.
I thought it was like
It's
hush
kind of
puppies.
like going to
Catfish
Catfish
House,
House. If you're local and you've never been to Catfish House in is it Prattville?
It's Prattville Millbrook, yeah.
Man, that's one of our favorite places. You get
Okay, baby.
Uh-oh.
Hey,
Okay,
you're
calm
gonna have
down.
to quit jumping around, okay?
okay.
You can show him.
It's
He
kinda-
wants to show y'all his monster truck.
It's kind of like what they call the setup, which is hush puppy, little bitty hush puppy
Oh
balls,
God!
some beans,
White beans, northern beans with sweet pepper relish.
uh-huh, and
Slow down.
coleslaw, and it is so good. You get that
Come
as
here,
like
I
just a starter for their restaurant.
Yeah, not speed up with a bit.
Whoa.
Oh, he wants to show him his monster truck.
Okay,
He got that too.
that's the one we got. Where did we get that one?
Target.
Target. Hey, remember?
Tell Mama it's fancy as Target.
Yes, Bigfoot the monster truck.
He said, yeah.
Bigfoot monster truck. Daddy, can you put the monster truck over there?
Yeah, baby. All right, now you're gonna
Sheena
have to be
said
still.
her dad's side of the family eats chocolate
Okay.
syrup and biscuits for
I'm
breakfast,
getting it.
being the best thing in the world.
Well, see, her husband also eats sweet cornbread, so I don't even want to hear it.
Do y'all like the trailer that comes with it?
Now,
They do like the trailer
now,
that came with it.
Lucy is saying mayo in her biscuits, so I'm kind of wanting to.
I need
Do
a
y'all like
recipe
the
for
monster
that,
truck?
Aunt Lucy.
Do you like the monster truck?
They love your monster truck.
Can you put it over there?
Can I put your truck over there?
So,
Sure.
Tennessee
Oh, wait,
Mountain
right
Man agreed with you. The Jiffy cornbread
over
mix is only for
there.
corn
It
casserole.
is. Yeah. He's made corn dogs with Jiffy and added. Yeah, that would be a good batter for
Yeah, I could do that.
for that, or for onion rings. Neglected Nick, poor baby.
Is she talking about me not having crackling cornbread for so long? Buddy, I
Your
can't
mama-
see the screen, baby.
Right, I'm getting
I'm just
behind.
putting them over
Okay.
here.
This right here is why we usually leave Farmer Rhett playing somewhere, because all his toys is in front of the computer screen.
Daddy,
What, baby?
you have with what you always need to leave me at Emmy's house because it has more toys.
Leave you at Emmy's house.
It has more
Tell
toys.
No,
everybody who
Emmy
is.
has different toys. There's no way she's got more toys.
She
Emmy
has
has lots
You have
of
toys everywhere.
all the toys.
Okay.
Dardar said she posted it. Also puts a little bit of butter in and puts her cast iron frying pan in the oven to get it hot with crispy.
Yeah, you gotta do that.
That would be a good idea.
Daddy,
Fish
we can
camps.
see us.
Mhm.
Dad, we can
Chrissy
see
likes.
us.
Yes, we love Catfish House.
Yes.
Lucy Blair, do you remember the catfish place by Lower Wetumpka Road? Is that it?
No, where she's talking about was, let's see, you had, oh gosh, what was the name of that place?
Miss Lucy, we're in Clanton.
She must be close by.
Miss Karen said her husband grew up. He's watching himself in the camera. Grew up eating chocolate gravy and biscuits.
I'm trying to remember that name of that place. Was that, Lucy, was that one Catfish Country?
Let's see. Let me catch up a little bit.
Yeah, you're behind.
Drop biscuits. That's what I tried to do too.
You're right. Scroll back. I want you to post that. This is what keeps me okay with it. Tag that. I agree 100%, Christina.
That's right. Look at him.
We won't get it back, and that's why we just have to let him go. Let him be 4.
We just don't always know what's going to come out.
Now, we do try to know. I don't know what he's doing.
What are you doing?
We do try to, not let it drift off too far. But
she's in Mississippi. She said Esty, she thinks.
Maybe.
Wendy said they've been to Fantails. Fantails is
delicious. Now Fantail is right there on the same exit.
Uh-huh.
Catfish House is just below it.
Hey, Mr. Larry.
Hey, Larry.
Okay, I think.
She grew up in Montgomery, Wetumpka, Millbrook area. Okay, then she knows exactly where I'm talking about. Lucy, the Catfish House is just below Fantails, and
they're owned by the same people now.
Yeah, it's just awesome.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
10 miles south of Tupelo is where she is. We do try to keep him reeled in, but I wanted to make sure that
they said big
I
kisses
answered
to
Christina.
You. What are you doing? Tell him, give you a thumbs up. Tell him,
say, hit that like button. You always tell him that.
Why are you pointing up?
I don't know what you're doing.
Oh, he's watching the TV. Okay. Oh my gosh.
He's watching TV.
We got it on the TV so we can make sure that things are lined up good.
Lucy's not a fan of the Fantail. It's under the same. It's different ownership now. Wait. Bryson. No, it is not like Catfish House.
Sheena, you're gonna have to take your son to.
Buddy, you're gonna have to sit down.
Dang, I was just sitting up a little.
Oh, okay. You can sit up with a bit.
Ferocious Fours. Is that what it's called?
He's actually settled down a little.
When do we get to the sweet and loving?
He's sweet and loving most of the time now.
Sweet and loving?
He gets a little wound up late at night because it's time for crashing. It's time to crash.
No.
Yes.
Where?
In your bed.
When you go to sleep is what I'm talking about.
No. Not real life. Daddy. No.
All right, Zoe, I've veered off here.
Be still.
I'm just trying to.
Lucy, surely Bryson was joking.
Bryson's
he is not
never been
comparing
to
those two.
Miss Sheena's gonna have to take him.
Oh gosh.
Oh, thank you.
Grammy reminded us that he has had icing. We've been eating birthday cake, so yes, he's had a little icing. Rhett,
He looks just like Daddy.
Hey, Rhett,
Look at Daddy.
you can't do that in here, buddy.
Hey, why don't you go lay down and watch TV with Bubba?
He's got Daddy's ears. What does that mean?
He has your ears. He looks just like you. He does.
I got Daddy got kid grabbed his mama's
He's talking about when we went to Target. This boy was crying, and his mama grabbed his ear and drug him out of the store.
Oh, goodness.
Yes.
Main Nana Bear is making faces back at you on the computer.
Show her how you can cross your eyes.
Quit doing that. You silly.
You're so funny.
He is wired, Cliff. He's had icing.
Yes.
Look.
Hey, Miss Evelyn.
Oh my goodness.
Everybody's telling you
is
happy
looking
birthday.
so weird. Hey, everybody's telling you happy birthday.
Oh, thanks.
Thanks.
He has your ears, but more hair.
I'm pulling your ear.
Yeah, I noticed.
She said your face is going to stay that way.
Baby, quit.
Hey, I want you to go in there and lay down with Bubba and watch TV. Go find you something to watch.
Come
No,
on.
I'm gonna take these
You
toys.
can take your
You
toys.
can take your toys,
Go
bud.
around that way.
Oh,
Watch the alien.
take your toys. You getting heavy on birthday.
Have we told the story of how we
I
met?
want a toy. Like-
I'm pretty
like
sure
Taylor in the tractor on my
you
white
didn't
truck.
do that.
I was
My
petting you.
Taylor.
We have told the story of our tragedy of a first date.
Yeah. Yeah, Christine, that's a little tiring.
You think you're exhausted.
She said, I like
Goodness.
how he had to tell you he was pulling your ears. He does that.
He will state the obvious.
Yeah.
He was just letting me know in case I didn't feel it. You want to tell the story? I think, have we told the story, or did we just tell them how bad and catastrophic our first date was?
Yeah.
I know we told that,
Yeah.
but my Nana Bear said take him out for a run. Running doesn't tire Rhett.
It doesn't. She said, okay, you win.
He doesn't get tired.
Grammy said we didn't get along at all.
We didn't get along is an understatement.
We don't still.
We do too.
It's just an act.
We didn't the first date. That was a
I'm just
fact.
kidding.
I cannot believe there was a second one.
We
Miss Sue's heard it. She heard the first date story.
yeah, it was bad.
How we met is not terrible.
No, Nick used to play pool all the
And
time.
I think we probably mentioned that,
and that's how we met. He was playing pool, and I went to a pool hall, and then we went on our first date, and I was a terrible first date, and Nick let me know how bad of a first date I was, but then we didn't stop,
Mm-mm.
and there's not been a the end yet.
I saw. Woke 5 a.m. went to sleep 10 p.m. No naps. She used to take her son swimming, trying to tire him out.
Rhett would swim all day long if we would let him. It's just it does keep it interesting. Nick is your calm, cool, collected old soul. So I just keep things shook up. I drive him nuts and stress him out. And then he just keeps loving me.
She said my face tells it all.
It does.
Tennessee Mountain Man said people drive from Chattanooga to eat at top of the river.
Mhm.
But yes, that's what she's talking about, Jim.
There's one in Gadsden. There's one in Anniston.
Yeah. But that's that same area.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah, she said it must not have been that bad since he came back.
No, does you want to know the truth? You want to know the truth about why I came back?
Because the Lord told him.
Because I felt like during my prayer time he said to. And why does it have to be that one? I don't even like her.
I didn't like myself.
A&W said there's actually 4 of them.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
Yes, Wolfpack, we balance each other out.
Mm-hmm.
So to give you some comparison, if anything is going wrong at the farm, Zoe freaks out, texts me, and if I don't answer the text immediately, she calls or FaceTimes me, which is not the best situation at work. FaceTiming is even more difficult, and she'll do it anyway. She FaceTimed me 3 times the day of Stormy being born.
Mm-hmm.
3 times while I'm at work in a meeting. on the same side of that, when Zoe passed out during the live, it was just, it is what it is, and we just handled it.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, that we are very much opposites, but I guess that's what makes it work.
Yeah. I stress out about everything, and Nick does not.
Zoe's very emotional, and I almost have no emotion.
At least you said it.
Yeah. Oh,
You're very rational.
Jim, A&W said there's one in Tennessee. Gunnersville,
Oh.
Gaston, and Anniston.
Okay, that makes sense. It is.
Sheena, I'm not sure how Richard deals with it. She said I'd do something to Richard.
I should have showed you what Sheena sent me for Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving. It's just like googly eyed. I said, Sheena, I don't expect anything less from you.
Yes, ma'am. Miss Lucy, I do have a regular job, and Zoe takes care of the farm during the day.
Do.
But yes, I still work off the farm.
Yes, he does.
Valerie met her husband in an AOL chat room.
Maine Nana Bear said God spoke to your heart.
That's true story.
And it's more than just that. God promised me a man who is going to love me and see through all the hurt that I've been through. And it was going to be in his time and not mine. And Nick came out of his own things and I came out of mine, and we were both broken. And so we've been able to help each other heal and grow. And we are two totally different people than we were 6 years ago. You agree?
Yeah.
We both are. I mean, I've changed a lot more.
I'm not as hard as I used to be. Not as bad as I used to be, Zoe.
I'm just kidding.
Wolfpack said you pulled me out of my comfort zone.
I do all the time.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I do all the time, because I will do something silly or stupid just to make him uncomfortable in public.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the first time Zoe attended church with me, she had a hold of my arm like this.
I did.
And was squeezing the feeling out of it. And now she has, she does a YouTube channel.
Well, yeah, I've led groups for the church, and
Zoe could not talk to people when we first met. She was very introverted.
And I still am.
Somewhat.
Am. Yeah, I love to be around and serve people, but I cannot do it in a lot at a time.
Angie said you always seem so calm and collected and nothing bothers or offends you. Angie, that is because I edit.
It really is. There's been some comments lately that are left after our lives that just eat me up. Because, and I shouldn't let them, we're just who we are. I'm just who I am. And I try not to let those little things bother me. But a lot of you don't know, like, if we don't, it shows all of our comments on our app. So we go in and we try to answer to each one of them. We try to take time. Nick, I'm terrible about it. Nick takes the time and responds to most all the comments. And we choose not to respond to the ones in a negative light unless there's a reason to.
Sure.
But those
if someone responds something negatively and it's because they misunderstood something,
we try to clarify,
or didn't understand that. Hey, you in a video, you see
just a segment. Yeah,
that 30-minute video may have been over the course of 2 days.
Right.
That's just.
And so those that we don't respond to, they just linger in that. So when you go in and look and you're all these positive, and then you get to that one, there it is again in your head.
Yeah.
And I don't want to seem not sincere and delete it or or block it, because that's somebody's, that's somebody's feelings. But on the other hand, we're real, and they just get under my skin a little bit and make me a little self-conscious sometimes.
Jody said you should do a video of bloopers.
Oh man,
I
have
wish
so many.
Jody, I honestly wish that I had kept a lot of the stuff that I have edited out.
Oh, we should have done that for an end of the year video.
I know, and I'm probably gonna start that from here out. Is I'm gonna keep some of the stuff that I edit out that it may have just been funny or great. Now, I don't edit out as much as I used to. Zoe's faces, y'all get to see them. She'll just make a random face while she's talking like that.
I'll get upset about the way I say a word, or I can't say the word right, and I'll just go.
And I've started leaving that in there just so that y'all could see it, because it's real. It is what it is. But I wish I had kept a lot of the stuff that I did edit, and I think I'm gonna do that this year and
just make
try at the end to do a bloopers video at the end, because it's just funny.
Yeah.
Main Nana Bear hit the nail on the head. She said perfect public service hard, and it does. If you see enough of
that's right.
wrong stuff.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. We're reading what
they would do, which misses the mark. Yeah, you're right.
A lot of times people comment from ignorance and what they would do, point of view, which misses the mark. Yes. That's what we try. Nick has to tell me, hey, see it from that point of view before you, or don't comment from being upset about something. Just let it roll and keep going.
And it's hard to do. It's hard for Zoe to do.
That's right.
But I just tell her, just leave that alone.
Yeah.
Just Jim, you had to go there.
Look, I'm the best daughter-in-law ever.
Hit Jim's right up under that.
Right. Us older guys know how to handle the stressful situations. That's right. That's right.
Oh, yeah.
Wendy said she didn't realize the faces she makes until she started doing this. That's true. Yes. Yes, Miss Lacey, go watch our videos and
please do
catch up. We are just part of the family.
And you will be now, because I've heard Wes mention Aunt Lucy commenting while he's on there.
Yeah.
And now we know.
Yes. She said it's only natural to feel the hit from negative comments. Just try to remember it's only a reflection of them and not a reflection of you. That's right.
So I'm going to go ahead and throw this out there. We were dreading doing the update on Stormy, which is why, she passed the night that we had her on the live. It was Thursday morning.
Right.
But we filmed the update on Friday and waited until Saturday to post it, and it was really just dreading having to hear what the woulda, coulda, shouldas.
Yeah.
And the best part about that is that I don't think I read a negative comment yet.
Not.
There may be one, but I haven't read one yet, because everybody that follows us knows how we try to do, how we try to take care of our animals, the reason that we intervened and things like that. So they didn't leave negativity, and that was the good. We have a lot of negative ones come in, but some of them have nothing to do with anything. I mean, Zoe has gotten comments giving her makeup tips. She's too old for her eye makeup or whatever. I mean, it is what it is. And I don't think they meant it bad.
No.
But Zoe would take things to heart, and I know she didn't want me to be specific, but I just did, And they'll question how you're doing your animals. They'll question whether you should have intervened or whether you shouldn't.
Like Coghill has said before about water, your animal's water not being clean. Well, that's because you saw that 2 seconds that duck just got in there and pooped everything it had in that water that you took 20 minutes to scrub and refill. Well, it's like.
Well, Daniel had the same thing. He had people hammering him about water, and he's like, there's ducks that I just changed the water, or you just changed it 3 times today, or well, that part of the video was before I did waterers. I haven't changed it yet.
But we also realized that that's the only way some people communicate.
That's it.
Yeah, it's just, that's just their life, and that's how they communicate with other people, and us not being part of that don't understand it,
And there are A&W's made a good point. There is a lot of that where they don't have animals. It's just what
that's because of Lester's pot stirring. He loves
Christina. That's true too.
Yes.
Well, I noticed, and he wasn't talking about us because Lester don't.
Yeah,
he's been on some lives actually, but I doubt if he has time to watch videos. But he mentioned something about barrels, and I think he was messing with Jason about putting his feet in barrels.
Yeah.
Well, they don't like feeding on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
And then some people say, well, that's how animals naturally eat. They put it on the ground. I think Lester might actually do that. He might feed on the ground. I don't remember. But then a lot of them say, no, don't feed on the ground. It's got to be in a trough.
Yeah. We just
do what you do.
Find what works for them and do it. Because we're 5 miles from Cog Hill and we do things different than they do.
Oh, yeah.
Our ground is different than their ground. Our animals are different than their animals. It's just each and their own. What you missing?
Oh, she just had read. She had just watched the video about storm passing.
That's right.
But everybody does it different. Christina said Lester's a butthead with a heart of gold and a mind for drama.
That's right. Hey, that's how you do it, though. That's how you make money.
Look, having met Lester in person, he is a phenomenal guy. He is so nice.
He is.
He's really so
well spoken.
He acts goofy on his videos and he does stuff and he acts dramatic, but he was really, really nice guy. Yeah. I mean, he's just funny. Yeah. And he does it to be funny.
Yeah. Because he knows his people like it. And that's his personality. Is just.
Yeah.
He is who he is.
That's just it.
Yeah. She said Lester's great, but remember his videos are not for educational purposes.
They're absolutely not. No. But look, I like a lot of what he does. Uh-huh. But then again, you've got different types of farms.
Right.
It's something that Wes and Angie were talking about earlier. They want to be more of a farm taking care of animals that need a place to be taken care of.
And I love that each animal has a story.
They want to go toward that. They have raised meat animals, but that's where they want to be. Is they want to have animals there that needed a place to go, and they can give them that comforting life.
And that's what Wes and Angie are working towards.
Well, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh, I thought you meant
no. I'm talking about Wes and Angie. Yeah. We were talking about that earlier.
Right.
That they used to raise meat animals, they don't anymore. But they also are not against that because they get their animals from other farms like us.
Right.
We are different than them and Cog Hill. Cog Hill has raised meat animals in the past.
Right. And they've gotten out of that.
But they have their animals that are characters. They're part of their family. They're part of their farm. We have a mixture of both. We have animals that are not going anywhere. They are
named.
Part of the farm. If an animal has a name, they're not leaving. Not unless something happens. So the animals that you see on our farm that have names and they have personalities and you've gotten to know them, they're staying. I'm not going, you're not going to see a video where I'm talking to Eugenia.
Yeah.
And then we process her.
Right. Yeah.
No.
Eugenia she's our pet turkey. She is not a Thanksgiving, Christmas, any of that turkey. She is part of the farm.
You've met the mama pigs. The mama pigs are not going to the processor unless there's an issue and we need to move them on.
Right.
If they hadn't been good mothers, yeah, maybe. But everybody that's farrowed on our farm has been a good mother. I know Cliff will be glad I talked something about pigs. But
we do not name our food.
No, we do not name the food. Nope. Wolfpack, if they are food, they're not named. That's just
it keeps that disconnect. You know, we still love them the same. We still pet them when we're feeding them, but we do not name them, just so we don't have that one extra step of connection with them. I guess that might sound harsh, but it is what it is, you know. And it's it works better for us.
Christina's got a good point right there.
What is it? I don't mind people naming and loving on animals they eat too. In my opinion, it honors the animal, but I understand some yes.
So
I think for us, it's more so, you know, with the kids too, because to me, I understand. I can name it white chicken,
What?
and
Come say bye.
Okay, we'll let him when we do.
I can name white chicken Mary or Lucy or whatever all day long, but I know that chicken is going to feed somebody, you know, versus my egg layers out here that have names and come to my call, and when they see me, they all come running across the yard. I know that they're not going anywhere.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
Evelyn, we do still have the baby pigs.
Yes.
We have all them baby pigs. They are not babies no more.
The babies are in the process of weaning.
We have started.
We're going to get them separated this week. Hey, not yet. Not yet.
Come on.
They've got to get worming shots, and then most of the males. What, baby? Yes.
Sure.
Most of the males will be castrated.
Yes.
We will keep some males intact because we've had people that want to buy intact males for breeding boars off of the mothers that we have. So yes, we'll do that. But we have them all.
Yep, they haven't gone anywhere yet.
Wolfpack, you're trying to convince your husband to let you get a pig?
You need one. Everybody
we got
needs
plenty.
A pig.
We got pigs running everywhere. But
I'll tell them that we have mini pigs.
Okay. Come here.
Come tell them.
Come here and tell them. Rhett is wanting to talk to y'all tonight.
We have mini pigs. Okay, I want to go.
Okay,
that's all you want to tell them.
Careful.
I just wanted to tell them we have mini pigs.
Well, you did good job telling them.
Great job. Thank you.
I just wanted to tell them we have mini pigs, and I want to go over.
Okay, you go back over there.
Well, you did a good job.
He says they smell really bad. Ours don't stink. I'm just going to say.
Well, we are going to do a video on that here soon about the advantages of raising them the way we raise them because there's no smell.
If Angie's on here, she'll tell you they came and played in the pigs and.
Yeah, if Angie's still here, she will verify that it does not smell like a pig pen.
It does not.
And there's a reason for that, and we do it that way. We are not offending the neighbors.
Yes. Or your dad.
Yes.
we don't want Pop to smell pigs.
So we are going to be doing a video of that.
He needs to show them our new Christmas decoration too.
Shock out of my Don't mind honey fish feeding ourselves. Oh, gotcha.
That's our new Christmas decoration. Where did we get that?
Tractor Supply.
Tractor Supply. His favorite store.
We had told him yesterday he could go anywhere he wanted to get his birthday present. We do that with the kids. We let them go pick their own thing out, and he had to go to.
Mom, and you don't let Bubba and Sissy go anywhere.
Well, it was your birthday. Where did we go get you a birthday present?
Hey, G&G Farm said that's their favorite store too.
What?
And Miss Christina
What?
said that is cute. She needs one.
It's got a piggy with a bell. They had a cow with a bell, but we don't have any cows, so we
But
got
we
the
got
piggies.
piggies, don't we, Rhett?
Well, it has a nose and there's little tiny holes.
Little tiny holes for their nose.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to go put it back.
Okay, thank
Okay.
you.
Thanks, Duke. Be careful.
She said she's kind of scared of pigs too. That's you've probably had interaction with one.
Well,
It's
that's
like-
going to be a good video for you, Wolfpack, because it's going to explain a lot, tell why we do what we do, and it's going to show just how gentle these are.
Daddy,
What, baby?
I'm gonna tell them
It's
we have a
Wolfpack.
button
You would
for
understand.
our colors.
What? Oh, he has a button for his colors. He's talking about
Oh,
Christmas
the
tree.
We have a button that changes our color for the Christmas tree.
What do you like? Do you like the white lights or the color lights?
The color light.
You like the color lights. What does mommy like?
Okay.
White.
The white lights.
Mommy and Daddy like the white lights, but he has a button he can press, and it changes it to colored lights.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like these.
But we have some very large, especially Henry. Y'all have watched him on the video. Henry and Babe are both very big, but Henry outweighs Babe by about 100 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
And he is as gentle as he can be.
But if he had to, he would.
If he chose to not be, it would be bad. So, yes, Christina, they do need to be
Hey,
respected.
Daddy, here.
But, thanks, bud.
Come here, dude.
But I
in,
want to show people not to be so scared.
in
of them.
comparison, it's like dogs. Wolfpack would understand that. You have dogs that it's how they're raised. Their nature can be destructive and
That's
it's
their
their mindset. You know, if we're training dogs to kill and hurt, then they're gonna kill and hurt. You know, but if we train them to be gentle and affectionate, they're going to be that way unless they feel threatened. And pigs can be the exact same way.
Our pigs don't feel threatened. They have plenty of room to roam.
Yes,
They're not
Christina said
closed
it's
up
like
in a
pit
pen.
bulls. That's
Yeah.
it's how you're raised.
Our
It's like
pigs
people.
are not in a small pen.
Mhm.
They're not mistreated.
Right.
And to her point earlier about the meat animals and honoring them, even without names, we still honor the animals that we raise for meat.
We do.
We want to, the way we dispatch our chickens is a respectful way. It's supposed to be quicker
And calm.
and calm. And we don't want the animal stressed out before processing. Our turkeys were the same way. We wanted them calm. We held them and slipped the bucket over them instead of turning them upside down like you would a chicken. It's just different ways you can do things to make sure that you're not stressing that animal out
Mm-hmm.
and you're doing what you can to be respectful and honoring them for feeding your family.
Yeah, she said the less stress an animal lives in, the better meat you're going to get.
Absolutely. And that's, our animals are not stressed.
Right. No.
And that's
Or
the
no.
point.
They can be lazy.
That's
There's no
just the point.
no stress.
But
Miss Lucy likes colored lights too. Farmer Rhett takes every chance he gets and goes over there and clicks it to colored lights. I have to wait till he's asleep. So basically, during the night, we have white lights to match everything else.
and it's colored if he's awake.
yes.
So this one last thing before
yeah.
we go, I did want to talk about, or you can talk about it.
Go ahead.
You know, we mentioned we got some feedback from y'all on how you felt about doing a Christmas live. Well, we found out today the service times are being adjusted for Christmas. So we are going to go live that morning. Spend some time with y'all. There may be somebody out there that just doesn't have family close by if you missed that live, we were talking about some of our viewers that might have their family may be far away, or they may just not have anybody close by to spend Christmas with, or they may be doing theirs at a different time. You know, we're doing ours a week ahead with my dad and stepmom.
Mm-hmm.
So Christmas morning, we wouldn't have that connection. So that could be a part of it. So we said we would do a live on Christmas. After our live, we want to invite everybody to join our church's YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to double check, but I want to make sure, because I'll let you know before then ahead of time. They typically live stream our service on their YouTube channel. So if you don't have that going on, then you'll be able to join the same service that we're in that day.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll have our Christmas
informal.
here.
It'll be a very informal service.
It will be.
But it is, celebrating.
But he did mention today, he's like, we could not see not having the doors open on Christmas morning.
That's right.
But they were going to adjust the service time to 11 o'clock. So if you don't have somewhere to be at 11 Central Time,
just click on there and
we'll give you the link. I'm going to make sure everything before this goes out, but we will give you the link on our live that morning, and you'll be able to click in and just go to the same church we'll be at that day.
I'll put it.
Is that how the YouTube is listed?
I don't know. She asked the name of the church. I'm just putting that so I could tag it. And what we'll do is we'll put out a link on our Facebook.
I was going to look up the name of the channel, but we'll put a link to it.
The picture is an N. The picture of on their tag is an N. Are you looking it up?
I am. It's coming up now. But we'll put a link to it that day on the live. It says New Life Church.
Okay.
And it's at New Life Church Live. So you'll be able to attend the same service we're attending if you chose to.
Yeah. It's up to you. But we will go live from home that morning.
Yeah.
And let y'all just be part of our celebrating with the kids, and we might be in our pajamas.
There's a good chance you're going to see Christmas pajamas, but I don't care.
Yeah.
We'll go live for a little while that morning, let everybody visit. We'll make sure that we connect with everybody, and then we'll have to get off in time to go get ready, and we'll say, hey, at 11 o'clock, click this link if you want to come with us.
That's right. Yep.
You got anything else for tonight, Zoe?
I don't think so. I think we're ready to get this next week started. We just ticking away.
Guys, we are super excited about y'all joining, especially the new ones.
Yeah.
We had some new people coming.
He's
You
got
gonna tell them
something to
bye?
say.
Come on, Farmer Rhett.
What you
Bye.
got? Oh, well, you gotta say.
Do your words.
What?
It's
Are you
okay.
nervous?
Don't be nervous.
I
Thanks.
can't say it.
Yeah, you can. Say your words.
Say what?
Show them how you do it.
Mom, what do I
Thanks.
say?
Thanks.
Thanks for watching, Jess. I hope fun. Bye.
You got it.
Good job, bud.
Daddy, now it's
Thanks, guys. Especially
All
all our new ones joining us. We
So-
appreciate it, and we'll see you on the next one.
Okay, that was,
Got something?
no, it was just an abrupt ending.
What you got?
Daddy,
Oh,
What?
baby.
can I play in the kitchen now?
Well,
Yeah, you can.
you can
Okay.
end it however you choose.
No, I was just saying that was kind of abrupt.
I'm sorry.
All right, so we will see you guys on Wednesday.
Yeah.
And we hope you guys have a great first half of your week. And I'm just making sure we don't miss anything. All right, so, all right. Have a good week, guys. See y'all Wednesday.
Yeah.
All right. Bye.
Bye bye.